Hi traders, and thanks for tuning in to Fundamental Analysis, which is a macro perspective way of looking at binary options and trading. Now, you've already watched some of our technical analysis videos. Here I'm going to teach you exactly how to do fundamental analysis. Now, you may be asking, what is fundamental analysis exactly? Well, it's a study of an asset by taking into consideration both the internal and external factors that have the ability to influence the asset's price. Both these internal and external factors can be varying levels of data, ranging from company data to global events. Many events are interrelated, affecting the price of different assets and different asset classes. How do you conduct this analysis exactly? Well, you can choose a few assets to trade at once and focus on the fundamental analysis and events which move them. It'd be near impossible for a trader to know and understand every piece of data that's released, so don't worry about every asset at once. Just choose a few to trade and focus on them. It's important to keep up to date with the more general financial and worldwide headlines, so that you can place information into a much larger context. You can look out for natural events, political events, sentiment, and economic data, which I'll talk you through now. Now, first let's look at natural events. At a very basic level, assets like corn, soya, and even oil can be heavily influenced by natural disasters and weather events. Like with any asset, the laws of supply and demand apply, meaning like severe storms wiping out the cornfields in the US. That will mean a shortage in the supply of corn, pushing its price higher. Some natural disasters are easier to predict than others. Now let's look at political events. Political events can have a huge impact on the prices of many different assets, and this includes war. For example, the tensions in Iran over the last year or so has meant an increased volatility of commodity oil. The effect that politics can have on an asset's price movement extends to governments too. Different governments have different policies which affect key areas like public spending, public borrowing, and growth methods. Sentiment. The financial markets are often driven by sentiment, with a pessimistic market reflected in a downward economic trend. When sentiment amongst consumers is high, they generally spend more, boosting other areas of the economy. Fear drives the markets. Investors fearing for the future of the Eurozone and the Euro, for example, will find other areas to invest in, such as the USD or gold. Now let's look at economic data, the last type of fundamental analysis. The release of economic data can have an instant effect upon the direction of the markets. Data released by governments, companies, and research agencies have all different degrees of importance, but can have a noticeable effect upon an asset. Key data released to look out for include GDP, gross domestic product, interest rates, retail sales, and unemployment. Now, this is where the use of an economic calendar is hugely important to binary traders, as a good calendar will not just give the time of the release of importance, but it will also provide the background to the data release. Now here I'm using Forex Factory, but you can use other calendars such as RB Options Financial Calendar. Forex Factory has currencies, but at RB Options we offer different assets to trade, so you can watch our videos, read Facebook statuses for data of events on other assets to trade. Refresh your searches all the time as there's new information to the market that can likewise provide us with perfect trading opportunities. But here I'm taking Forex Factory as an example to show you. Now here you can change the time on the calendar. tentative here means that the specific time has not been released yet, but it will soon. You can find specific details about the event by clicking here. You can see the currencies to trade. You can see the forecast percentage and data for previous events, as well as some analysis graphs. Now the colors here are as follows. Red is a high impact event. Brown is medium impact, and yellow is low impact. Now, don't worry if you miss out on trading, because 80% of events repeat the following month. So if you miss out for that specific month, it's 80% likely that you'll have the next month to trade that particular asset. Now here you can see I clicked on for more information. It gives the graph, some information here, and the history, the date times of events in the past for that specific event. Now often fundamental and technical analysis combine. They can collaborate and confirm opportunities for binary traders. You can watch technical analysis videos on our YouTube page. But here I'm going to show you just how they combine. I'm going to use the daily USD HKD chart. Now here we are, here's the chart. And you can see here the relief provides support for technical demands. The wide sideways channel here goes back to January, as was challenged after students' protests gained momentum in Hong Kong. So that's just exactly how technical and fundamental analysis can combine. The resistance line at 7.76 was intact, pushing the pair down. Here you can see down, even after protests became violent. Support found at bottom of range at 7.754. Here we go. Here's the technical long-term resistance and support levels. The wide range is full of volatility and distant spreads between supply and demand, meaning the pair could trade inside this volatility trap for a long period of time as China, Hong Kong, and students try to compromise. Here the fundamentals are the protests of the students, and the technicals are support and resistance levels on the chart. So that's just exactly how they combine. And although Forex Factory has a chart on this event, for a more technical analysis, you can go on Netfanya and also watch our videos on our YouTube channel. Now stay subscribed for more videos. Thanks for watching and have a successful week of trading. Bye for now.